I want to wake someone's mental awareness today by saying that you need to learn how to set boundaries, healthy boundaries for yourself as a person. The reason why most times we are unable to set boundaries for ourselves is because of self-perception. So self-perception has to do with how you how you see yourself, the image you have of yourself. And most times everybody wants to make sure that the image we have of ourselves are in check, and we tend to force others to see ourselves in the same light as we do, which is sometimes very which is sometimes not possible. Because I may have this way I see myself and some other person may see me differently. And because we spend so much time trying to prove ourselves by showing off just this image that we want to show of ourselves to the world, we tend not to know how to build the right boundaries for ourselves. And most times it's because of low self-esteem, no self-awareness, and the desire to be liked, especially the aspect of the desire to be liked. You wouldn't know how to say no. Most times we find ourselves in relationships where we are not happy. It could be any relationship, it could be family wise, friendship wise, it could be any relationship, and we are not happy. But simply because we want to be liked, everybody is being scared of being disliked. We stay there, we remain hurt, they keep stepping on our toes, and we keep wallowing in self pity and not knowing what to do. I mean, it's sad, but that's the reality of life. But one of the most interesting ways that I have learned how to set my boundaries over time, forgiveness. The reason why most times you carry a heavy load in your heart, you're holding so much onto what this person has done to you, is because you don't want to forgive. And the fact that you have to stay in the presence of this person forces you to keep getting hurt repeatedly, and you're not getting better. First, you have to understand that you need to learn to forgive. It's for your mental health. Forgiving doesn't do good to the person who's wronged you, it does good to you. Learn to forgive, and most importantly, you need to learn how to love somebody from a distance. I am a strong advocate of learning how to be alone. I don't see anything wrong with that. I've named it a skill, and I wish that anybody can, everybody can understand what it feels like to be able to learn how to be alone. All right. You don't stop loving people. We have the responsibility. I mean, it's humanity to be able to love. All right. It doesn't cost you anything to love anybody, but you should be able to love somebody from a distance. I have people in my life like that. Family relation, you'd stay with someone and the person is going to tell you something that is just going to make you feel like this person has to be in your face constantly. It's going to be a disaster. What do you do? Okay, you forgive for what was said. You don't stop loving, but you love the person from a distance. It's not written anywhere that you cannot love anybody from a distance because you're struggling to please people That's why you have the wrong people in your circle, the wrong people in your company. You know very well that if you walk away from this spot, you're going to feel better. But you're still there. You're remaining there because of the desire to be liked, or this desire to keep your self perception in check. Learn how to keep those boundaries. If you take you to put the individual's concern far away from you, do it. But don't stop loving and forgive. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. If anybody wants to make you feel less of a human being because you think that distance is the best approach, fine. But if you love and you forgive, why not distance? If it's going to promote your mental safety, your mental development and whatsoever. So please stop being in the wrong places or being in the wrong company just because you're worried about what A things or B things, or you feel that you're not good enough because of whatsoever reason. You're good enough. If you need to feel better, you need to set those boundaries for yourself right now.